I gotta consider a few. He's up there. Here we go. Let's get into the draft. Team Philippines respecting the Minotaur.
Oh, yes!
That's how you know.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
This is exactly what they need to do. And now, Vietnam, you're going to have to come up with something a little bit more creative than the Minotaur.
Oh,
I can't
man.
believe I'm saying that.
In one full sentence, too.
You got to be more creative than a Minotaur. So,
And Vietnam, what else? I mean, we've seen the Arlet really good on the side of Vietnam.
From Meow.
And let's see if they're going to go for that again. But Philippines, they've studied it well. They decided that the Minotaur is basically should be a non-factor in this best of one.
They don't want it anywhere near them.
that's right.
Because again, in the best of one, I think that's the right play.
Wait a minute.
No fanny bands, but the Grok goes in.
No Fanny ban, no Kaja ban, no Franco ban. Team Vietnam has been watching Team Philippines very closely.
So many things on the table here, Leo.
That Grok is a signature pickup for Runigo.
They also know one of the best picks of Vietnam. They're going to take away the Eve. In Philippines and Vietnam, I feel like all the hours they've waited for this matchup, it all boils down to the big decisions that they take in the drafting phase right now.
All cards are on the table right now. And the first pick is going to be the Faramis.
Okay.
It's good. I like it. The threat that Vietnam is presenting is actually quite real.
But wait a minute. If they do lock in this Faramis, it opens up the Melissa, one of Requisano's best picks. If not the carry, the Melissa is the go-to marksman for the gold laner Philippines.
Actually, the picking of the Faramis signals that they are not afraid of the carry, or they don't need to be afraid of the carry. It's like, it's Requitano's best pick. You know what? Let's add another layer of HP. Let's see how he handles that. That's what Vietnam's saying right now. And there's no possibility of a counter Cult Altar because the Valentina is banned out.
Yeah, and look at this. Arlet locked in as well for the Philippines.
Yep, I like it. By picking up both the Arlet and the Kaja, Team Philippines basically win most re-engages and hard engages. They can actually make the Cult Altar out of its time. They can just make it. All right, Vietnam, do it now or else you get picked off. I actually like it. Now Vietnam, they're answering back with solid responses. They pick a Fredrin, likely to be in the jungle.
Estes.
No.
Oh, that's too much.
What?
Are you sure?
I honestly think Estes could be a good pick here. Take the Melissa and make Philippines ban the Estes out. Like, this is a very familiar composition that Vietnam is picking right now. We've seen this countless times for years.
Okay, so Philippines should ban out the Estes right here.
Yes.
Honestly, that's what I feel.
And Vietnam should ban out the Claude, because that is the biggest weakness of their lineup that relies on the Cult Altar.
Yep. And of course the Melissa. You can go away all you want all day, but Claude and Dexter are gonna get to you.
The Lapu Lapu is no longer an option as well, but looks like they're gonna ban out the Atlas. I honestly think that Vietnam could pull off what we call in the MPL Philippines as the ultimate Ube strategy. In which case, the Ube strategy revolves around a lot of healing.
It looks viable.
But with the Faramis, it turns into completely something else.
Nasty.
It is nasty.
nasty.
The Hellcurt band, though, Vietnam, as you said, Leo, they've watched each and every Brand Esports game from the side of Sibol here.
Okay.
They gotta ban the Estes.
Is it the Estes here, man? Do they
Got to.
heed his words?
Let's see. Maybe they're going to offer the Kufra too, who knows, but I honestly think this is going to that phase, like going to that composition. The Estes, man. I feel it.
Big question marks here.
Your gut.
In my gut. That
Your
is
soul.
My soul, my bones, everything in me tells me that this is going to be a very blacklist lineup. But they're going to go for the Min Sitar ban. And they do have the burst anyway and the pickoff. So maybe they are expecting that. Maybe they know that they can handle that.
Yeah, no, especially with the
Kaja.
With the Kaja, yeah. What's the Estes gonna do if you're already missing a dude?
Oh, carry ban. I'm not. Vietnam's reading this completely different from what we are.
Beatrix seems still pretty solid.
Beatrix
or
is
Claude?
great,
Beatrix or
but Claude is
Yeah.
the best, absolutely. So let's see if they're going to think about that. Again, it's all up to Requitano. How is he feeling today? And how is he going to handle the Melissa and Faramis right now?
Let's see.
I'm wondering what Tyson is thinking too.
The arts of miracle.
Oh, wow.
Bro, D, none of the above. Holy.
We go for A, Claude, B, whoever, and we went C, none of the above. But looks like they're going to go for a completely different route, a pickoff route with a Franco. Thank God we're not seeing the ultimate Ube here.
Yep, it wasn't gonna happen.
All right. So it's still the Vietnam flavor of the draft here that we're seeing. I thought we were going to see a little bit more violet.
Yeah, purple yam don't grow
Yeah,
much in
purple
Vietnam.
yam.
Not like that.
True. Wait a minute. They steal away the Hayabusa too.
Oh, I wonder if that's what Tyson was thinking of playing. Too.
Oh, boy. No, tank jungle, absolutely, right? For
Lancelot.
Philippines.
Thanks a lot, still up. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Or a Barrett's.
You know what?
Or
Fanny.
Do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it,
Do it,
Tyson.
Do it, Saison. Listen to the demons inside your head. It whispers.
Or to your teammates.
Fanny. Or to your coach,
beckons.
honestly.
Yeah.
Our coach.
Or to
Just
Lindro.
for the audience viewing pleasure, Mr. Saison here, the jungler for Philippines, is a very much well-known Fanny player for a lot of his career. Looks like he's going to go
Lancelot!
for the Lancelot.
He didn't listen to the demons, man.
He listened to the angels above, to his teammates, and of course his coach, Ducky. But this is it, the final slate of characters or heroes here for both teams.
All right, boys. The lineup of the
Most
Philippines.
crucial match tonight
Or
for
die.
Group A.
I can't believe I'm living in this reality, man. I'm in this desk. I'm with my best boys, and we're calling the match. This is the SEA Games.
This is it. SEA Games. We are about to witness what could be the reality-shattering match of the night.
Yep, I think I speak for the desk here when we say that these predictions are not based on our nationality, but mainly on results posted prior by Team Philippines.
Yes. And now we're going to head on to the land of dawn. Wow, still so surreal to be in this scenario where we call the Philippines as the underdogs against the Vietnamese squad. And honestly, Vietnam is looking strong right now.
Yeah. Even with Manjin just screaming so hard on the venue. It's just going to be an uphill battle for sure.
Oh, check this out. Hey, in trouble!
Damage! Oh, man! One hit away! Arcangel really looking for that target.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost getting first blood for
That's
Philippines.
definitely going to result in a lot of space for Team Philippines, and you can expect this goal lead to grow to maybe 200, 300 tops without much effort.
So that's the tempo that the Philippines actually got. Now let's see if they can keep it. Because right now they do have the early to mid-game lineup. Their late game might actually, leave something to be desired. But definitely they have the timer. They have the lineup to do it if they want to go quick.
And Nart is going to be the player to watch here for Vietnam, because whatever the pace is for Philippines, the Vietnamese roamer here, Nart, will be the one to deny it or provoke the Philippines.
Yep, Nart might actually have to be the spoiler. It's either he does so well in breaking Philippines lines, or, again, the lack of peel. Because, folks, newsflash, Franco isn't the best peel in the
Yeah,
game. He's a
absolutely.
tank, he's a roamer, yes, but he's not the best peel.
He's a playmaker.
That's right.
Is he a great peeler? He's a great playmaker.
In other games, he's called an off tank. So he can't really peel that well. So it's all up to this guy.
Yeah, oddly enough, man, I'd say we're in a reality where even Kaja is a better sustain,
Absolutely.
given the rework on his skill kit.
Yeah, and I think in terms of providing vision as well, Kaja does have a slight edge.
The ROO.
The ROO in Vietnam. Looks like they will be trying to steal this away, but to no extent, there's cannons there.
Full teamwork play here from the Philippines and secures the vision and secures the turtle.
And now,
Ring of Order, by the way.
Ring of Order, yes.
That's what the ROO means.
That's what the ROO means for that circle
Yeah.
thingy that the Kaja brings out.
It's not an Australian marsupial.
Wait, what? Oh, it's a room. I like that. I give that a 4 out of 5.
That's right. That's right.
And this is still very much a silent game, despite a lot of skills being thrown out. Still no first blood, but Philippines, I'm not quite sure how they've gotten this 1K gold lead this early on with 0 kills.
Yeah, it's because again that Franco can't really do much. Like best case scenario, yeah, you hook somebody, but if you don't, you're just escorting the rest of your teammates to safer pastures.
Isn't that just the specialty of the Philippines, right? The small efficiency factors. Their advantages, even if they don't get kills, even if it's 0-0, they'll still get the macro.
So this poses a problem for Vietnam. They have to either match the pace of Philippines or break that tempo and just go for their own plays themselves. They do have the tools to do so, and I'm still quite curious as to why they haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Oh, there's the trigger. You ask and you shall receive. First blood, make that a double going over to Yandere. Rectano with the revenge. And again, that is exactly what Vietnam has to do here.
Ooh, Saison.
Oh, mechanics, bro.
Okay.
Nart.
Yep. So again, that's not what Nart did. He didn't peel to help out. He didn't initiate. Actually, if anything, it was a counter initiation.
Counter initiate.
And look at this.
All right, there it is. That's Freeman squad here, but with the Colt Altar, that's going to be a big problem for the Philippines.
Oh!
Get on! Oh my goodness, that final slash, he is going playing out of his mind right now.
Almost a double kill as the turtle spawns. Philippines does hold a 1.5K gold lead.
Let's turn the clock back. If earlier today Ruby Didi had a career renaissance, how about Canon, the M2 World Champion?
Would that be something?
Man, it's going to
Would
be
that be
so
something?
amazing to see that happen. And for Vietnam, they've lost the first 2 turtles of the game, and looks like Philippines will be invading the purple buff here. Meow!
Woo! There you go. And there goes the vengeance. Saison with the dominance.
Whoa. Did he get
And
it?
will still be
got it.
taken by Joe, I think.
All
I think I
right.
saw it go down.
Yep, Joy does have it. So, still, despite the early blunder, the first blood drawn on Team Philippines, I think they've done well to recover. Looking at the item builds here, possibly an early Hunter Strike for Joe. Joe's building so many little items. Like he's just picking up the most efficient set of items. Looking at the gold lane though, yeah, Yandere clear lead against Raticano.
Yeah, that's a lot of, and for a good reason, right? Nart and Joe have been going down to the bottom lane non-stop for the past few minutes. And they're going very early on. Nice deny there with a Ring of Order, the Rue coming in from Unigo.
Double
TB!
Oh, man!
Double Thunderbelts.
BTB!
TB Brothers.
That's
Unigo.
amazing. Oh, the flicker by Nart! Oh, man, what is happening, Vietnam? They're slowly dropping the ball
Watch
here.
out.
Saison.
Hey,
Come
Cardone on the
on!
back. And the duo
Whoa.
finish it with a final slash just for safety.
TB Brothers!
TB
TB
Brothers. Thunderbelts locked in for Philippines. And now 6 minutes in, we are
Alright.
seeing a 3K gold lead.
Okay, you know what?
TBB.
Yeah, funny acronyms aside, I think that was one of the reasons why the Power Spike from Team Philippines is here now. Given
That's
that
amazing.
they are able to trigger the slow and the extra damage from the Thunderbelt, and of course the fact that this Arlott and this Lancelot are a little chunkier now, means that they could have done that play down bottom.
And you know, I just have to point out that Yandere is still having the game of his life right now. Still 2-0 on this Melissa. Philippines have to watch out with Yandere's power spike about to come.
Yeah, this Melissa should not be underestimated. Still has some power behind it with that 2-0-0 scoreline.
Oh wow, and because of again the aforementioned Power Spike meow.
Oh, meow. We're not cats. We're just calling it like we see it. Saison with the turtle take. And again, good distraction play from his teammates.
All right, I was gonna say because of that Power Spike by Yandere, Requitiano just went ahead and whoa.
Oh, man.
Oh, we're fine. Requitiano went a step ahead. Yes, I am down on gold. Yes, I am losing that matchup. How about I go ahead and swap lanes before you even do and push the turret? See, look, that's what happened for Requitiano and Yandere.
And despite all this happening, it's 4K gold lead for the Philippines.
And the Requitiano's back.
Yeah.
Eric stands back.
And Vietnam still trying to find a way to make a play without sacrificing anything. But Meow might be in trouble
Oh, yeah, there you go. You can see that Meow just barely...
Nart!
One of the longest hooks I've ever seen. Nart taking down Arcangel.
Oh no!
And they're not done
Oh.
yet. Here comes Saison, a little late to the party here, but will it be enough to do the cleanup? I don't think so. It's a free free, but a lot of people are low.
Wait.
Joe as well. He's
Saison!
ready to go. Zipping and zapping.
Ah,
He is not done dashing. Going in hard into the Vietnamese squad. And that is going to be 4 down for Vietnam in a tower to boot.
Oh wow, Philippines. I thought they were already losing that fight. Vietnam had beautiful counter engages, and the positioning from Yandere was such a great feat to watch as well. But Philippines, they knew how to bob and weave.
It's this same approach to team fights that may have knocked Team Philippines out of the professional league playoffs. They always tend to anticipate and play the perfect counterplay. But here, it paid off in dividends. This is amazing. The way that Retiquiano waited in that bush just for the perfect setup. Yeah, it would look difficult. Again, kudos to Yandere here. But look at this. Look at the setup. Look at the setup. Saison, Retiquiano. I don't think Team Vietnam even saw Retiquiano reposition.
Huh?
Yeah, they didn't.
And there's already a team fight happening right now.
And there you go. Just when you thought they were down, they're fighting hard. That's going to be the Philippines with the Lord maneuver. That's 2 down for Vietnam. I don't think they're going to check.
Nope. Vietnam has no business contesting this, even if Nart does find a hook. Joe's not on the map.
Yeah, no retribution will mean the Philippines will be securing the first Lord of the game. A 7K gold cannon.
Some heavy hits coming in from Arcangel.
And
Basic-
Canon.
And Canon. What
From
a combo.
The skies themselves. Arcangel with a feathered airstrike. And Philippines now ahead by 8.5K. Vietnam still yet to pull the trigger themselves. I mean, they've tried the hooks, but it's always resulted to a great counter engage.
Not even 9-10 minutes in. It's a 9K goal lead for the Philippines. Looking really, really good so far.
Oh, Lord gonna march down bottom. They have to clear that wave. Not a single turret taken by Team Vietnam. So far, so good. Again, despite the amazing start for Yandere and the threat of activation from both the Faramis and the Franco, I don't know. Joe seems to not be able to find anything significant in this game so far, 10 minutes in.
Yeah, and now we have a 4-man push here down bottom lane. Top lane, we do see Saison fixing the waves. This is just a level 1 Lord, so we wouldn't see him bang that turret real hard. Now Philippines with a concealed play.
Concealed play. Onigo takes out Meow. At the very least, props it. And there's going to be the Cult Altar making sure that Vietnam still are alive here, but their inhibitor turret on the bottom lane will fall. Not done yet. It's going to be the Philippines on the push on the mid as well.
Yeah, mid lane might be in trouble here, but look at the wave clear coming in from Vietnam. They successfully defend their base.
And there's exactly why Joe couldn't find any success on this Hayabusa. Is because Team Philippines are always grouping up. There's at least 2 people together, and he can't make most of that Master Assassin.
Yeah, it's really hard to find the Philippines alone in this point. And look at the gold.
He's down.
Wow.
He's barely above Onigo, and Onigo's a roamer. Onigo doesn't need gold.
Yeah, he plays this card just so aggressively that Vietnam just they don't know how to respond, man.
Yep.
Look at the damage as well from Arcangel. He doesn't even have any kills, but he has the most damage dealt in this game. And this just goes to show how great of a team player is Arcangel, the most veterans of all veterans in the Philippines, I would say.
Big boom booms coming in from the Philippines right now, but can they finish? Apparently, they're waiting for that Lord still.
That's a safe route. Like, trying to force things right now. If you lose that team fight, you lose out to the Lord. And you do not want, if you're Philippines, you do not want to see the same mistake that happened with Malaysia. This was the same thing. An 10K gold lead turned into dust.
Yep, 10 seconds here up until the second Lord. Now this one is actually going in a bang into a turret. This is actually going to slam right into that bot lane. And if Team Philippines sinks these waves right, if they can manage to win at least a trade, I'd say even a trade, not even a full-on wipeout, not even like a big 4-for-1, 3-for-1, like even a 2-for-1. That should be it.
Let's see, because right now Philippines has gotten the Lord in their favor.
What's going to be the call for Vietnam, though, right? Who do you pick up? Who do you try? When do you try to go for the attack? Apparently, that should be right after the Lord take.
Yeah, and I feel like the answer to when is whenever the hook does land. Because they don't have much choices right now.
But just the same, I'd say do it inside your base.
Inside the base,
Yeah,
yes.
at 12K, you are so outgunned. Nothing. I think even the chunkiest member of Team Philippines can actually go 3v1. And it'll take a while for Team Vietnam to actually take him down. So yes, I'd say do it inside your base and then focus on defending the Lord.
Oh,
That's it.
Nico!
Nico was more. It's hook for hook. Who's going to get the better trade? It's still going to be the Philippines. That 14K gold lead really, really making a difference.
Oh no. A mid lane turret still standing strong. The Lord is on the bottom lane, and Philippines with a 14K gold lead. A 4v5 scenario. They're going to be able to melt down the Lord, but the base is now exposed.
It's a 4v5 for at least 10 seconds here. Here goes the Feather Airstrike. It secures the zone. The hook is on cooldown, and Philippines going straight for the base.
Philippines with a crucial win against Vietnam evens out the scoreboard. 2 points for 3 teams in Group A.
A cathartic moment for those who decided to stay in the auditorium to support Team Philippines.